I used to believe that family was everything. My wife, Claire, repeated it so often that it became like scripture in our home: family comes first, always. I thought I was blessed to have a woman who cherished that value, especially because I had a son from my first marriage, Daniel. He was 17 when I married Claire, rebellious, sharp-tongued, but underneath it all, just a boy who had seen his parents split and wasn't sure if he belonged anywhere anymore. Claire promised me she would make him feel at home, that she'd treat him like her own. And for a while, it looked like she meant every word. She made his favorite dinners, encouraged him with schoolwork, and defended him when I thought he was being lazy. I thought, this woman is heaven sent. Daniel, though cautious, started opening up to her too. He'd linger in the kitchen when she cooked, they'd watch late-night movies together when I was buried in office work, and slowly, our fractured family began to feel whole again. I was proud of my wife, proud of my son, proud of the family I was rebuilding. But pride blinds. Love blinds. And in my case, both left me blind to the storm that had been brewing under my roof. It started with whispers of suspicion, little things that didn't add up. Claire began taking long showers late at night, and when she left her phone on the counter, I noticed she always kept it face down. Daniel, once moody and quick to leave the table, suddenly hung around more, smirking at jokes I didn't understand, locking his bedroom door more than before. I brushed it off. I told myself, they're bonding. Isn't this what you wanted? Until one night, while returning from a late meeting, I saw them through the crack in the living room door. They were sitting too close on the couch, her hand resting on his thigh, his head leaned toward her shoulder. It wasn't the innocent closeness of a stepson and stepmother, it was charged, secret, wrong. My chest tightened, but I stepped away before they noticed. I told myself I had misunderstood, that maybe I was tired, paranoid. After all, Claire's mantra still echoed in my head: family comes first. But truth has a way of clawing its way out. The breaking point came one Saturday. I left for a supposed business trip, though in reality, I parked my car a street away and walked back home quietly. My gut told me something, and I needed the truth, no matter how ugly. As I approached, laughter drifted through the half-open window, Claire's laugh, soft and playful, the one she used to save for me. Then Daniel's voice, low but unmistakably intimate. My pulse thundered as I pushed the door open. The scene is burned into my memory: Claire straddling Daniel on the couch, their lips locked, her hands tangled in his hair. My wife. My son. Betrayal didn't just cut, it annihilated. Claire. My voice cracked through the room like glass shattering. They froze, guilt dripping off their faces, yet neither scrambled to explain. Claire just pulled herself together slowly, shame in her eyes, while Daniel looked down, silent. Family comes first, huh? I spat, my hands trembling. Was this your idea of family, Claire? My wife and my own blood? Tears slid down her cheeks. It wasn't supposed to happen. I never meant. Never meant? I cut her off, fury rising. You made me believe you loved us both. You turned that into this? Daniel tried to speak. Dad, But I couldn't bear to hear it. The boy I raised, the woman I trusted, both had stabbed me in the same place. My knees nearly buckled under the weight of it. I walked out that night with nothing but my car keys and my dignity, leaving them in the wreckage of their choices. Claire begged me not to tell anyone, sobbing about love and mistakes, about being lonely while I worked. Daniel avoided my eyes, shame carved into his face. But none of it mattered. Betrayal has no justification. It's been months since then. I filed for divorce, cut contact with both of them, and moved away. Friends ask why I seem colder now, why I don't trust easily. I smile, but inside, I remember the woman who preached family first while secretly tearing it apart with my son. She told me family came first. But her betrayal with my stepson came last. And it ended everything.